Hi guys, it's the Film Physician here. Before this video starts, I just want to make everyone aware ahead of time that this video is a rant video and contains many swears, and I just want to make you aware of that, okay? Before you watch this video. If you do not want to hear any swears or any vulgar language, I suggest that you don't watch this video. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it gives you a good laugh and you get a little insight from it. And if you want future videos, please smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. Anyways, let's get straight into this abomination. Let me start off by saying the top billing for this film looked amazing on paper. When you got people like Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Tori Kelly, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, and Scarlett Johansson in your film, you would think that your movie's gonna turn out pretty darn good, wouldn't you say? Wrong! I mean, that's a lot of star power for such a shitty film. If you like this movie or are a kid, then I recommend you stop the review right here, go click like on your way out, and wait for the next video, because I'm about to absolutely, seriously kick the shit out of this film. Let's talk about the art styles and choices in this film. And ooh boy, do we got a doozy for you. Riddle me this, viewer. Why are the characters in scene animals? How are the characters being animals complementary to the story? Does the characters being animals do anything to help the story, setting, or themes of the movie? Spoiler alert, asshole.
It doesn't.
There's literally no point to them being animals. You could make them all humans and nothing would change. Compare this to an actual good movie about human personified animals like Zootopia. The animal city is interesting and creative in the film. It was a new take on this kind of style of animated movie. The characters being animals is directly connected to the story, messages, plot, and theme of the film. It's used to complement the movie. If you were to make Nick and Judy from the movie Zootopia humans, then that would just change the whole movie and would take away from it heavily. Animals in animation are vessels for personified themes, characteristics, and stylistic choices. So, with all of this in mind, does Sing's animal characters accomplish any of this?
None whatsoever.
Problem 2. The characters. If you can even call them that. The characters in this movie aren't characters. They're archetypes. There's the porcupine, who, is like an emo or goth chick or something. Then there's like a gorilla, who is like your classic son who rejects the path his father has set out for him. It's not like we've seen that a million times. Then there's a mother with like a million kids, with a husband played by the legend himself, Ron Swanson.
Call me, let me know where you are, and if you have... Ron?
What in the devil's name is this?
He doesn't get to do anything and is painted as the bad guy, I guess. Then there's a flamboyant pig. Pigs shouldn't be flamboyant. They should be flambéed.
Which is why pigs are for eating and nothing else.
Riddle me this. Viewer, you make the call. Is there even a protagonist at all? If you're confused, don't be ashamed. This movie's just really fucking lame. I guess Buster Moon here is the protagonist, but if he is one, he's not a really good one. He's in fact very piss poor. Let me describe Buster's character. He's a moocher who treats everybody like shit, he lies, he cheats, he isn't noble at all. He has motivation and a concrete goal, but it's a very selfish goal that only benefits him. and he'll do anything and screw over whoever he needs to achieve this goal. When he accomplishes the goal of getting the theater in the end, it's not earned at all. When he accomplishes the goal of getting his theater in the end, it doesn't feel earned at all. It just feels like it was slapped on at the end of the film because, you know, we need to have a happy ending to our kids' film. So the only sort of character we had was shit. But if you thought Buster was an asshole, oh boy, are you in for a treat. Let me introduce you to one Seth MacFarlane's character. This character is more annoying, selfish, and evil than Simba is. And that's saying something, because I made it very clear in the Lion King review how much of a little asshole I thought Simba was. No, Simba doesn't even scratch the surface. He doesn't even, like, hold a candle to the absolute devil child, also known as Mike, the pint-sized dick stain. To the people who say there is no antagonist in this film, please allow me to explain how Mike is the antagonist. Just a quick rundown of the plot. Buster Moon here is holding a singing competition, which a bunch of animals come and audition. Wait, sorry, not animals, because they don't even need to be animals. Where a bunch of archetypes come to compete in a singing competition, which they think is for $100,000. So you're probably wondering what little Pint Size does when he hears this. He's so cocksure and so smitten and such a little prick that he thinks he's automatically gonna win. So he goes out, gets a platinum credit card with $100,000 spending limit, and spends all of the money that he doesn't have. He spends the money on like a convertible, on like a bunch of new fancy suits and like watches and jewelry. But no, that's not enough for this guy. Not only does he have to go and be an asshole in this way, no, he also has to go into the club and start clubbing it up and starts cheating at poker games. Yes, apparently $100,000 isn't enough. He has to go to the club and he has to play a poker game, and not only does he have to play, but he has to cheat to an animal that's like 15,000 times his size and could eat him in an instant. He decides he's gonna go and cheat in a poker game with them. He doesn't even try to hide it, and then this puts a target on his back as the bears throughout the film are trying to kill Pint Size. Oh, please God, have these bears kill this little shit. Please. Have them not only kill him, but kill him in the most slow and painful possible way. Okay? Make his death last 2 hours, because that's how long this film was and how long I had to suffer through watching it. So instead of like running away to like a new town or something, instead he decides, you know what, I have a target on my back, I'm gonna stay right where I am and put all the other archetypes at risk. Actually, in hindsight, I don't really give two shits about the other archetypes because they're not even characters, they're just archetypes. So, sure, 0.1 for pint-sized here, but still, he's a little dick. He single-handedly destroyed the theater just as everything was turning around and almost got everybody killed. Pint-sized also treats everybody like shit and literally robs a poor dude minding his own business.
Are y'all convinced now?
And as for the other characters, they're barely worth mentioning. The only positives I can give this film is the animation, music, and no sequels are